BGasson82 says, how did you meet your wife? I met her in school. She wanted to copy off all my papers.
Get the fuck out of
here. You know, and I was like, you know, little baby, I'm gonna make sure you make it through here, you know? I got you. But no, actually she graduated before me. She did like an early thing. Let me just tell them the truth. We met in school. We had the English class together. I'll just do it over. All hail a beard, it's your boy Big Beard B, and we back for another edition of Big Beard Business. It's that time of year again. We are back with another Big Beard Business Q&A. See, a few weeks ago I put a message out on my community tab and said, hey, drop a line and let me know what you want to know about your boy. And you guys hit me up and you let me know what you wanted to know. So I'm here today to get to you. If you like to hear it, then here you go. Now, I've compiled a ton of questions from Snapchat, from Instagram, and of course, YouTube. So I'm gonna answer as many as I can, the best I can. So the first question on the list comes from Robert. Robert wants to know, is there a price point that no matter the quality or the love for a fragrance that I just will not pay? And I would say yes. I don't think I would pay over $1,000 for a fragrance. I don't think I would do that. What do you think? She thinks I would. I probably would. Listen, it really just depends on the mood that I'm in at that point. Like if I'm feeling good and extra about myself, I probably would pay it. But there's definitely a fragrance that I would not buy. Maybe I would. I can't even say that. I just recently dropped something about a $1.5 million fragrance. If I had like a very excessive amount of money, I would probably do that just to say that I did it. So probably not, in all honesty. MJ Hammer asks, is there a possibility of any shoe collection videos? I think I could do that. Maybe I could do like best shoes in my collection video, or maybe I could do like the shoes that I pick up in 2019 type of video, similar to what I do with fragrances, like the top 10 shoes that I pick up in 2019. I could probably do something like that. If that's something you guys want to see, then let me know. Actually, I think this is something you guys have been wanting to see now, so I can definitely bring that to you. Herman asks, is there any plans on a BBB fragrance line? And the answer there is yes. Thomas asks, what are your thoughts on Baccarat Rouge 540 from MFK? I enjoy it. I like it. I do not own it, but maybe I will soon. King Harris asks, have you picked up some Nike Vapor Max Plus yet? I have not. Joey says, is there a fragrance that you love to wear that your wife just can't stand? I don't believe so. No, I don't believe so. And none vice versa for her, because I majority pick the ones that I like her to wear. She likes them, but so no. How many fragrances do you own? 2. The ones that I like and the ones that I do not like. I do not have a full answer for you, but as of right now, so far this year, at the time that I'm filming this video, which is January 5th, I've ordered 6 bottles, so I like to keep that rate. Adrian asks, Big B, have you ever rocked the A.G.E Cologne 90s Curve? Yes, I do have it. Actually, they sent it to me not too long ago. I have that one and the black one. They sent it to me in 2017. I probably should do something with it. I got an idea for a video. Wet Shaving Fraghead asks, would you ever shave your beard for a charity? No, I would just donate money. Sorry. Renell Ramos asks, when are you dropping your video on your lifestyles of the Broke and Unknown channel? Soon. Definitely this year. And if you guys haven't subscribed to the Broke and Unknown channel, make sure you do that, because you want to be the first to know when the first video drops. E Dreams in Color says, a few questions here. Will your wife ever come on camera? The answer is yes, she will. She was actually here, but it was like super short. But she will make an official appearance one day. How much money do you make off YouTube is the second question that he or she asks. I'm not sure which one you are. It varies, right? I don't want to just be like that guy who says I make this, right? You can go on the Social Blade and that will give you an idea of kind of what I make from the YouTube views, but not the sponsorship aspect of it and affiliate links. It's a lot of stuff that goes into determining how much one makes from YouTube. Do you accept all fragrances given to you? This is also from E Dreams in Color. No, I do not. There are a lot of people who hit me up and say they want to give me stuff, and I turn it down all the time. It's way too much stuff, and not everyone is good for you. And then his final question, his or her final question was, why did you start your YouTube channel? I started it essentially because, I don't know, I needed something to do a long time ago. I needed something to do, but I came back to it because the missus held a gun to my head and said, you should do this, and I did it. Pretty much was. TTG1234 asks, can you do a review on Christian Dior Privé line? Yes, or Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male. I can definitely do both of those. I do like a lot of the Christian Dior Privé line, so I can get that to you. Lewis asks, I want to know how many sprays is too many. I think that really just depends on what fragrance you're wearing. Some you can wear a lot, some you cannot wear more than one. So it just depends. Some I wouldn't recommend you wear at all. So it really just depends on the fragrance that we're talking about. Edwin asks, what are your thoughts on celebrity fragrances? Is there any celebrity fragrance that you appreciate the smell of? And yes, there are some. I like Sean John Unforgivable. I think that is a solid scent. I think that would make my 10 for life video. And then there's also more in the women's range that I like more than the men. So Lady Gaga had a fragrance. I forgot what it's called. Fame, I think was the name of it. I think that was a solid fragrance. Nicki Minaj, I think her first one was solid. And actually a few of the Kim Kardashians, more so in that first collection, the Gardenias. I like the Oud one and some of those in there. Those are all solid to me. I haven't smelled a ton of celebrity fragrances, but out of the ones that I've smelled, I like them. I told you the ones that I like. Trey Prom asked me, was I ready for the Jordan 11 Concords that dropped a few months ago? And yes, I was, and I was very, very, very disappointed with the outcome. I actually won the chance to buy it via the app, and it was there. I woke up the next day and it was no longer there. So I think I missed something, but I went through the process. It said that it was reserved and it was no longer there, and I did not want to argue with someone, so I just left it alone. My guy Scented Waters reached out and said, what fragrance do you feel is the most overhyped, and what fragrance do you feel is the most underrated? I think the most overhyped fragrance that I've seen recent times is Ferragamo F Black. I feel like it's very overrated. And then I think what is criminally underrated, is a lot of people like to say, and I talk about it because I love it, is Burberry Touch. Amen asked this, and I think this is an interesting question. He said, if you had a choice to wear the fragrance you love or the fragrance your wife loves to smell on you, which one would you choose? And I think in this case, I would wear the fragrance that I love, because she tends to love the same ones that I love. I win. You thought you had me on that one too. You did. Kenny Red asks, can you do a review on the Art of Shaving colognes? I can do that because I have an Art of Shaving store right by me. I never go in there because I thought it was all shaving stuff. But since you said they have colognes, I can go in there. Do you own more than one car? Yes. And you said you would like to see a car review, a house tour, and more of the Big Beard B lifestyle. I could probably do more of the Big Beard B lifestyle on here, but as far as the house tour and car stuff, that will probably be on the Lifestyles That Broken Unknown channel, so subscribe to that if you haven't. But I can definitely get you more lifestyle videos of me specifically on here, and possibly a room tour. Side Guy Frags asks, what is your most challenging fragrance that you love to wear and why? I would say this is multiple fragrances, because I live in Florida and a lot of the heavy fragrances I can't wear as often as I would like. Without sounding like a broken record, I really love Black Phantom, and it's difficult to wear it here if I'm outdoors, and I go outdoors a lot. And also from the House of Killian, Apple Brandy. Like, I really enjoy that fragrance, but it's so boozy that it's difficult for me to wear that one without smelling like an alcoholic, or people thinking I'm an alcoholic. I really like that fragrance though, and it's very difficult to wear. Joe D Piano says, what is your favorite designer fragrance that is not popular? Now, I like a lot of designer fragrances, but one that is not popular is Mandarin and Duck Pure Black, or Black. That one's not popular. I thoroughly enjoy that one. Bulgari Man Extreme, thoroughly enjoy that one. And Ed Hardy, Love and Luck. Manzo92 said, what's the most expensive shoe you own? I would say probably from like a retail value, it would be the Giuseppe's. I think they're like $700 retail. But also, I had some Gucci shoes that the missus bought me. I ended up giving them away like a few years ago, and they were like $660. So $700, $660. That's the most expensivest shit that I own, or shoes that I own. So DHR UV Mini 01 said, how'd you move from business to become a social media guru, or did they happen to overlap? Oh, you think I'm a social media guru? Thank you. Actually, it was just hard work and dedication. And if you were asking if my real job has anything to do with YouTube, it has nothing to do with that. I'm not like in marketing or media or anything like that for my real world job, a big boy job. Armand asks, what's your advice on being successful? I call it the SAT, straight talk, accountability, and transparency. Just be the best at being you, and put in the fucking work. A lot of people want to be successful, to want to put the work in. So just put the work in and it'll happen. Cameron asks, what part of Florida are you from? I'm actually not from Florida at all. I'm from Baltimore. Right now I live in Sarasota, Florida. I lived in Orlando, Florida, where you are at the moment. I lived in like North Orlando, Sanford area. And I lived in Miami as well. So that's my extent with moving around the grand old state of Florida. TJ asks, what's your favorite place to vacation? I don't vacation. I work all the time. In my big boy job, I have over 300 hours of vacation left. So like when I say I don't go anywhere, I don't go. I'm a workaholic, man. Like I go to work, come home, and I work on this for you guys. So fix it for me, please. So K Stubby, they asked a question, a really personal question. I think they wanted to really know. One, how many miles do you have on your Jaguar? It's like 40 something. And is it a 3.0 or 5.0? Be honest and don't lie. I have a 5.0, and I think you're asking because of the price difference. Now beat it. When I saw that question, I automatically thought about Jay-Z. And he said, what's the difference between the 3.0 and the 5.0? He said 20, 30,000. Now beat it, cocksucker. That's what I thought about. But I figured that's why you're asking that question. I have the 5.0. I've taken multiple videos, and you can see it there. The Mr. Nice Guy, I actually know him in real life. He said, if you could own one pair of shoes, what would they be? The if part is what's throwing me off because I could pretty much go and get them. I just have it. Probably a pair of shoes that I will buy that I've been wanting. A pair of Bushimis. I like those. I just like the lock on them. MD Bernardo asks, your dream car regardless of price. And I'm really a big fan of luxury cars, and I like Bentley, and Bentley is one that I've always wanted. And I almost bought one, and that was in a time in my life when I didn't have kids and I wasn't married. I was just a young 20-something, you know. And actually somebody that I came across who owned a Bentley talked me out of buying a Bentley, and I should have just bought it at that moment. I don't think he wanted me in his Bentley club. But yeah, I think right now the Bentley Mulsanne, the Bentley Mulsanne extended wheelbase is dope. All black, I would do that in. So yes, that's what I would buy. And the missus wants a G-Wagon, 4x4. Mo_Butts says, what's your favorite type of sneaker brand? Obviously, I like Jordans and Giuseppe's. I like Jordans, Giuseppe's. I also like Christian Louboutins, which I don't own any at the moment. I used to be big into Prada, and I also like Bushimi and Vans. I like Vans a lot. Don't judge me. Any basketball shoe that's not a Jordan, I'm not rocking. Salvatore said Gucci's or Louis Vuitton, and I would say Louis Vuitton. Gucci's are extremely uncomfortable to wear, and I like Louis Vuitton better. Yeah. It is what it is. I apologize if I butcher your name in advance, but Laika says, are you still doing keto? Yes and no. I'm transitioning back into keto at the moment so I can get back where I need to be in life. Thank you for the kick. Ahmed said, what's your favorite watch? I would say a Richard Mille. I do not own one, but one day I will own one. But in the meantime, that's on the agenda. Also Firm said, what made you move from Baltimore to Florida? So the first time I moved from B-More, my mom left me there and moved to Florida. She came back to get me. I was like, I don't know, 16 or so. She only left me for like 8 months though. So I came here because she was here, and then I moved back to Baltimore, and I realized like, hey, I do not need to be here because I'm going to hurt someone. Like I think my first day back, 13 people got stabbed at the Inner Harbor, and then a lot of people were losing their lives, and I was just like, I can't build a family here. Senator today asks a A6 3.0 or a BMW 540xi, and I would personally say neither. I like the GLE Coupe AMG from Mercedes, so that's where I would tell you to go, friend. Javier02 says, when are you coming to Chicago? I did not know I was requested in the Chi-Town, so if any of those companies want to bring me to Chicago, I'm down to come. So line that up. DM Clean _5 says, what if anything do you miss about Baltimore or Maryland? For me, it's crabs. I would say crabs and also chicken boxes and half and halves. I miss chicken boxes and half and half. I just had that conversation the other day. I need one or two now. Curry _Lock says, is that your real closet? I'm assuming she means where I'm recording. This is not a closet at all. This is a room in my house dedicated specifically to fragrances and kicks and recording these videos for you guys. So yes, the wall is real. BGaston82 says, where did you meet your wife? We met in high school in English class, and later down the line we learned that our English teacher was a fucking millionaire. It's crazy. Yeah, so yeah, there's that too. So that's an interesting story for another day. Papa _Bear 0609 says, what kind of camera do you use for your videos? We have a Canon 80D. It's actually linked in all of my videos. The majority of my setup for cameras and stuff, not everything, is linked in the video. So if you wanted to get like a starter kit, just click there and it'll pretty much take you to everything you need. Andrew asks, LeBron or Michael Jordan? As far as the game goes, I would say Michael Jordan. He was more of a clutch player. As far as the shoes go, I would say Michael Jordan as well. I think LeBron is like a very popular player. We talked about that today. I think LeBron is definitely up there. He's like one of the GOATs. But if him and Michael Jordan played each other one-on-one, I think Michael Jordan would still win. Not today, obviously, but both in their primes. All right, then there's another question that keeps popping up here. It's popped up a lot in my actual first Q&A. It pops up a lot in just day-to-day conversations on YouTube, and it also pops up in this Q&A. So I'm just going to go ahead and answer it for you. So Bubba Salt says, what kind of work do you do? Watching 86 also in the same thing says, what kind of profession are you in, and what is your job? So, to be honest, I am a motherfucker. I am a professional motherfucker. That's what I do for a living. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, man. Like, I'm tired of like holding this back. It's like, it's been hurting my heart for a long time. I'm just a professional motherfucker, man. So there you have it. You guys asked your questions and I answered. Now you know all things about Big Beard B, man. We will do this part 3 sometime in the late future. So I hope I answered all your questions as best as I could. As always, I'm your boy, Big Beard B. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend that we are back again. And do me a favor, hit the goddamn bell.